What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, man, we got a great video. Well, they're all great, am I right? Today, I'm gonna be doing a full day of eating with a little twist. Every recipe, every meal I eat is gonna be straight from my new cookbook, baby. Yes, she's finally done. What I did was went through every recipe I've ever made on this channel, right? In my 5 years on YouTube, I took every single recipe, put them in the cookbook, exact macros, calories, ingredients, step-by-step instructions. So that is available now. Second link in the description box. I'm telling you guys, I put a lot of time into this and I'm very proud of it. I am so confident in it that I think that literally with just this cookbook, it's really all you would need to be successful long-term at dieting. But I ain't gonna talk about it, I'm gonna show you. So without further ado, if you guys are ready to get this epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm here to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah! So I got a lot of breakfast recipes in this cookbook, but to be honest with you guys, I eat anabolic French toast every single day. That's just it's easy, high in protein, it's filling. I feel satisfied after eating it. Makes me feel like I'm cheating on my diet. So I wanted to make that, but I'm gonna do a different version in my cookbook. We're gonna do double chocolate chip French toast. You guys ready? Let's go. For this recipe, we got 4 basic pieces, plain white bread, nothing special, food scale to measure all of our ingredients out, because yes, that does matter, and a mixing bowl. Keep in mind, in this book, I list every single ingredient down to the gram. That way you know exactly what you gotta measure out to make these recipes spot on. First thing, we'll measure out our egg whites, some sugar-free chocolate syrup, few 0-calorie sweetener packets, dash of cinnamon. In a separate bowl, gonna measure out our chocolate chips, sugar-free, no sugar added. Get in there, give it all a quick whisking. Wanna be a little extra thorough with this because that sugar-free chocolate syrup's a little thicker. Perfect. Take your bread, dip it down in here, swirl it a little bit, flip it. Once it's got it, sit it on the plate. And now just take some of your chocolate chips, spread them out a little bit, and then press them down in there. Your bread should be moist, so it should kind of just like poke right through. Nice. Pro tip, in order to speed up this process, preheat your pan, get it heating up before you get over here. It's gonna make this way quicker. Quick little dusting of nonstick spray. Not too much, but just enough. And take each piece of your toast and sit it right on here. Perfect. Numero tres, cuatro. But we will take what's left in our bowl here and just spread it out a little evenly. Just put it right on top, man. There's protein in here. There's flavor in here. You want all of that, man. It's in our macros. We might as well eat it. And after about 2 to 3 minutes of cooking, go ahead and flip them over, baby. Boom. Double chocolate chip French toast is done. All she needs now is a little syrup. Breakfast is served. Let's get it while she's hot, man, while the chocolate chips are still melting. Oh boy. Look at that, man. Dieting does not have to be boring or lacking in flavor, I promise. 3, 2, 1, and go. Wow. To be honest, this is probably my favorite French toast recipe. I'm a big chocolate fan. Jesus. Slapping. 10 out of 10, man. Double chocolate chip French toast, baby. Can't beat it. This recipe has 472 calories, only 8 grams of fat, 39 grams of protein, 61 grams of carbs. Perfect way to start your day. Filling, high in protein, anabolic. You can't beat it. In this cookbook, I show you an easy way to find out how many calories you need in a day to lose weight, right? So let's say this is a little too high calorie for you, this recipe in particular. All you gotta do is half every one of the ingredients, and then boom, that cuts the calories and the macros in half. Or only use 3/4 of the ingredients, and that's 3/4 of the calories. Get what I'm saying? A little bit of math can go a long way. Anyways, I'm gonna get to eating this. I'll see you guys at meal 2. Look at my boy. Good news, little pup date. Logan only has 1 more week in his cast and he's out of it, baby. They're saying he's healing like a miracle because you guys commented below, smash that thumbs up button in support of my boy in his darkest of hours. And for that, we're forever thankful. Say hi to him, bud. My raccoon boy. So it's time for meal 2. I wanted something kind of quick, kind of easy, delicious, obviously. And I want some protein, man. So what we're gonna do is, I thought about you hear that thunder? Wow, if I lose power, this whole video goes to crap. Could make a pepperoni pizza, I always do that, but I figured right in the cookbook, we could go ahead and make a thin crust BBQ chicken pizza. So let's go ahead and do that. Easy peasy, guys, I'm telling you. I wouldn't make this hard on you, I promise. Wow, that thunder's insane. Step 1, pan, foil, nonstick spray. Lay your flatbread right down here. Stretch her out, more surface area the better. Any flatbread will work, but the best macros, Joseph's Lavish Flatbread, man. You really can't beat these. Best ones, available at Walmart, Amazon. Get them, freeze them, stock up on them. You're gonna use the crap out of these. You're gonna love them. Optional step, and I even put this in the cookbook. If you want a crispy crust, right, less of a doughy, softer crust, throw it in the oven, 350 degrees, 5 minutes before you add toppings, and I'm telling you, she gonna crunch. Yeah. Pulled her out the oven and she's good. See how it's not as flimsy now? That's how I like it, but hey man, it's up to you. Take these recipes, customize them however you want, man. I'm just giving you guys a good base to go off of. Measured out our sauce, pre-weighed. We're gonna put it right on here. This is sugar-free barbecue sauce, G. Hughes, by the way, sweet and spicy. Best barbecue sauce you're ever gonna find, man. Use a spoon, give her a nice spread. All right, looks good to me. Pre-weighed our fat-free mozzarella, so let's throw that on here too. Try to get an even coating on this whole thing. Now I got 168 grams of pre-cooked chicken breast. Spread that around here, and bingo. Just a couple dabs of fat-free blue cheese on here to add some little flavor pockets. Now she's just back in the oven. 8 minutes, 350 degrees. You know the drill. Toss her in, boom. Set a timer. You don't want to burn anything. I'm gonna check back in when she's done. Just pulled the pizza out and she is looking gorgeous. Little cut test, baby. What I like to do actually here is make a lot of little pieces. I think the more pieces I have to eat, the more I feel like I'm eating. If that makes sense. So I'll make a bunch of little slivers. The more bites, the better. Am I right, boys? Right, boys? Boom. Okay, lunch is ready to rock and roll. My two favorite things, pizza and Mountain Dew. Zero sugar Mountain Dew. I'm drinking 6 a day. What can I say? So as you can see, pretty big meal here. A lot of bites, a lot of action, not very high in calories, really high in protein. When I break down the macros, it's gonna blow your mind. Just get in here and try a piece. I'm gonna do one with everything on us. We got our little blue cheese flavor thing, chicken, sauce, cheese, everything in one bite, man. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1, let go. Man, I wish I knew when I started this whole thing that I could eat like this and not just do chicken and rice all the time. I wish I knew, because this doesn't feel like dieting at all. The thing is, in my recipe book, I have a lot of different recipes. But the thing is, like, once you have the base of it, right? Once you understand what you gotta do, you can start customizing yourself. You want a buffalo chicken pizza? Use buffalo sauce chicken and blue cheese. You wanna put pineapples on it? Go right ahead, man. World's your oyster. The key is actually getting in the kitchen, understanding what ingredients you need, and slowly tweaking recipes as you go. Find out exactly the way you like it and make it just like that, man. But for me, this is perfect. Slap 'em. In this whole pizza, we have only 4 grams of fat, 30 grams of carbs, 72 grams of protein. Only 444 calories with 4 grams of fiber. Definitely anabolic, definitely delicious, and definitely easy. See how easy that was? It's like 4 ingredients. You just put them together. So this will be my second meal today. I will see you guys at meal 3. Workout is done. All right, how we looking? How are we looking? I swear, I feel like when I have like a pump, right? That post-workout pump, I feel like it makes me look like twice as big. Anyways, I was trying to think of what I can make right now, right? And obviously I want the video to showcase like some of the stuff that's in the cookbook. So I'm doing one of my more complicated recipes, chocolate glazed donuts, anabolic version. The only thing complicated about it is that it's quite a few ingredients. So I skipped a step. I already got my batter made up in the bowl. Really all you do, put all the ingredients in here, mix them up. That's your batter. Then you go from there. So let's do it. All we need now is a donut pan. Hit it with some nonstick spray real quick. And then just slowly spoon our protein batter into these molds. What I love about this recipe right here is that this batter that you make is versatile, man. You can make a cake with it, make muffins with it. Really, whatever you want to make, world's your oyster with this batter. I just like donuts because they sound cool. Now we just throw them in, 350 degrees, 15 minutes, and we're gonna have ourselves 6 chocolate protein donuts. Boom, while we're waiting on that, icing time. Little protein icing super hack. Throw in a scoop of Final Boss Whey cinnamon toast swirl, 32 grams fat-free cream cheese, and some sugar-free chocolate syrup. Boom. And the key here is, man, it takes a second, but you just gotta kinda push down on the cream cheese and it'll eventually become really creamy and everything will turn into like a icing consistency. It's gotta work with it, brother. And there you have it. Protein icing ready to go. Donuts are done. Easiest way to get them out of the pan. Like that. Now I'm gonna go 1 donut at a time. Little dipping, a little tearing. Put her in there, give her a nice twist. Pull her out, come on. Hey, that'll do. I'm gonna go ahead and ice the rest of these bad boys. All right, post-workout mealtime. Not gonna lie, probably could have iced these a little prettier, but I just worked out. I'm starving, your boy needs some fuel. So I just kind of did it real quick. I mean, that one doesn't even have a hole in it, but I bet it's gonna be extra good. All right, I am starving, so we're just gonna hop right into this one, man. let's do that one. That one looks pretty right there, some icing, chocolate donut action. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1, let go. Real talk, one of my favorite recipes, man. The best part about this recipe is like you bite into the first one and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so good. And then you realize you have not only the rest of this one, but like 5 more you're gonna get to eat. That's the best part. Look at that, man. Look at that. Delicious. Gotta take a bite of that one. Got to. Let go. Look at that. Game changer. And like I said, man, the icing, the batter, versatile. Make a cake, do whatever. Take the icing, put it on whatever. You just gotta bake it. Use whatever mold you want, man. I'm telling you, this is fire. And some of these dessert recipes do call for protein powder. My preferred brand, baby, Final Boss. Great macros, low in calories, a ton of protein, great flavor. Can't beat it. Available at finalbossstores.com, Amazon.com, free shipping too. If you use card 10% and you're gonna be straight, man. You're gonna be straight. In this entire recipe, we have 600 calories, only 4 grams of fat, 70 grams of protein, 71 grams of carbs, and 12 grams of fiber. And I'm telling you, this will fill you up. Most of you probably wouldn't want to eat this entire recipe in one sitting. Me, I'm a big boy, so I like to do it that way. But a lot of you can put these aside, save them for later, make them in advance, have one a day, do whatever, man. Whatever works for you. This is meal 3. I'm gonna get to editing this video, and I'll be back for my 4th meal of the day. Let go. See you soon. This may be one of the longest days of my life, but we're still going. Meal 4, I try to get a salad in every single day. Do I think greens are essential? Not really. But I think that a salad's a great way to get a lot of fiber, a lot of volume, and really just make you feel really full afterwards. So I try to get at least one in a day. And this is my crispy nacho chicken salad, straight from the cookbook. Love this thing. First off, 1 whole bag of spinach, baby. Oh yeah. These are optional, but we're gonna have some flavor. A little black pepper, boom, little onion powder, got it, little garlic powder, hey. And then in order to get the crispy nachos for the crispy nacho chicken salad, basically I take those flatbreads from earlier, cut them into long strips, stack those strips, cut those into little squares and bake them for about 350 degrees, 10 minutes, makes them nice and crispy and perfect to put on a salad. Ooh, see, listen. Money. And in this recipe, I use 2 of them, baby. Woo! And instead of putting some crazy sauce on it, it's gonna add a ton of calories like a dressing. We're gonna push that down a little bit because it's a big boy. Put a little dash of sriracha. And then my new favorite, man, G. Hughes came out with a sweet Thai chili. Only 5 calories a serving. And it's spicy, so if you don't like spicy, pass on it, do sugar-free barbecue sauce. But for me, man, I like a nice heaping helping of this. Ooh, perfect. And finally, I made 6 ounces of chicken, 168 grams, just fried it up. I'm gonna go ahead, put it right on top. Nice. Now, if there's one thing I can tell you, I'm not like a big salad guy, or at least I wasn't. But salads like this, I can eat all day. Best thing about this is not only does it taste good, it takes a long time to eat. The biggest problem I would say with like overeating, when you're eating like crap food, is that there's so many calories and so little of it, you can just kind of shove your face, and then by the time, you might have been full at like the 3rd slice of pizza, but it takes time for your stomach to send those signals to your brain to tell you that you're full, so it's easy to just kind of keep eating. By the time you're done with this, not only will you have eaten a high protein meal, low calorie, but you're gonna be stuffed. And that's the point, man. We don't want to be hungry. That's kind of the goal of this cookbook. Everything has a ton of protein. Everything's gonna leave us full and satisfied, give you plenty to eat, right? Anyways, enough rambling. Let's get in here. Let me get a chippy. All right, that looks good. A little chicken, a little sauce, a little crispity, crunchity. 3, 2, 1, let go. This is a little hard to eat. I'm telling you, man, the sauce, the nachos, really just add something to this, you know? In this massive bowl of salad, we have 424 calories, only 7 grams of fat, 63 grams of protein, 43 grams of carbs, 14 grams of fiber. So we're gonna chalk meal 4 as a win. I gotta finish this. I got 40 minutes of cardio, and then I'm gonna come right back for meal 5, the final meal, kind of like another dessert meal. You guys are gonna love it. Let me eat this monstrosity, and I'll be right back. 40 minutes of cardio, done. Literally just finished up. Now, I want you guys to take note of something, right? Do you see how much sweat is on me? I understand that how much you sweat isn't like the biggest factor in how hard you're going on cardio, but if you aren't sweating and you're doing your cardio, like literally I'm down there in the apartment gym, it reopened, and to be honest, I look to my left, I look to my right, everybody doing cardio is going at a snail's pace. No one is pushing themselves. There were people down there doing cardio as long as I did, 40 minutes. They got off and it looked like they just got there. If you are doing cardio or you are working out, that should not be the case. You should not walk out of the gym looking the exact same as you walked in. You gotta look like you did something. What point is there in putting all this time into this lifestyle, eating right, buying cookbooks, cooking the meals if you're not gonna work in the gym? What's the point? Woo! Sorry guys, I'm a little worked up. Anyways, final meal of the day. Let's get to it. We are gonna make vanilla protein pudding. It's basically a protein shake on steroids. In the new Ninja blender. This thing's a game changer. A little bit of unsweetened almond milk, the best protein powder in the world, some fake sugar. Get in there. The thing that brings this whole recipe together together the xanthan gum. Seriously, if you're gonna get the cookbook, go ahead and buy your xanthan gum right now. You're gonna need it. Some Greek yogurt, add some depth to this, some depth, vanilla extract, frozen strawberries, into Beggar's hands full of ice. And give her a blend for about 4 to 5 minutes. Final meal of the day, vanilla protein pudding. Check that out, man. Look at that. Look how much bigger that got. We had like that much ingredients in there, and now it's all the way up to here. It's that xanthan gum, man. Makes it explode. Hold on, can I pass the Dr. Greg test? Oh, wee, baby. See that? Nothing coming out. That's scarier than you think. If you watch the anabolic ice cream video, this is basically like a different version of that. I was saying earlier, like, you find out kind of what makes these recipes work, and then you start throwing little things in, changing things up. I have a few different shake recipes in my cookbook. This one is definitely one of my favorites because it's lower calorie, and it's just, it tastes like vanilla pudding with a hint of strawberry and a hint of Greek yogurt, but it's freaking perfect. When you eat this thing, you will be absolutely stuffed. Woo. 3, 2, 1, let go. Wow. And to be honest, guys, if you are dieting right and you're eating voluminous foods, you're eating the right foods, you shouldn't even be hungry. On old diets, I'd be like starving all day. It was like I just couldn't wait for the next meal. Like right now, I'm literally not even hungry. I just know I need to eat this in order to hit my calorie goals. So right now, it's almost like I'm overindulging, but I'm not, if that makes sense. That's the key right there. Not starving, eating good food, getting enough protein to maximize muscle gain, body recomposition, get your body looking how you want it. And that's it, man. In this shake right here, straight out the cookbook, we got 230 calories, only 2 grams of fat, 33 grams of protein, 20 grams of carbs, 6 grams of fiber. For all that, 230 calories. That's less than a quarter of a pint of Ben & Jerry's. So that much Ben & Jerry's, that much calorie-wise is equal to this, and this has way more protein. Come on now. If we break down my overall numbers for the day, I ended up at 2,233 calories, which for me is still a calorie deficit. So for me, I can still lose weight as long as I'm doing everything I'm doing. I'm training how often I'm training. I'm doing 40 minutes of cardio a day. That for me is a deficit. That's good. Macros, 25 grams of fat, 225 grams of carbs, 277 grams of protein. Now, my protein is way higher than it would normally be. That just shows you how anabolic these recipes are, how much protein is in these recipes. Like if I would have only made 3 of these recipes today and had like 2 other snacks, I'd have been fine. I'd hit my protein goals, I would have kept my calories where I needed them to be. But I wanted this video to be all stuff out of the cookbook. So 277 grams of protein, I mean, speaks for itself, does it not? That's so good. And one final note here. I posted that this was live on my Instagram, my Facebook, and some people talked about like, how could I charge $99 for a cookbook, right? And honestly, my number one reason that it's priced that high is because that is the exact same price as Dr. Greg's cookbook. And to be honest, he's kind of the one that inspired me to take all my old recipes, everything I'm eating now, put them into a cookbook format like this. And the last thing I wanted to do was to come in and undercut his price to where his people would choose maybe mine over his because it was cheaper. I did not want that to happen. I respect him. He motivates the shit out of me, and that is not what I'm about here. I'm not about screwing anybody over, like stealing ideas or anything like that. So that is why it's priced like that. And if you have a problem with that, I apologize. But you know how you can get the free version of the cookbook? Watch my recipe videos and write the ingredients down. That's the free version. But if you want the pocket version, or on your cell phone, smartphone, tablet, PC, whatever, kind of handy little guide there, because even me, I make these recipes all the time and I forget the ingredients. So for me, honestly, I almost did this for me. That way I can just pull it. Oh, okay, yeah, that's that one. There we go, I got it. Just makes it simple. Hopefully that makes sense for you guys. And I really appreciate everybody that checks it out. If you get it, let me know down below in the comment section. Tag me on Instagram, add me on social media. Tag me if you make some of these recipes. I'll repost you to my story. I want to see what you guys are making. So thank you guys, as always. Gosh, can't stay out of that. Smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. Comment anything down below. I don't care what it is. What do you think of my sweat here, huh? That's a little snot. Not gonna lie, that's a little snot. When you're going hard, the snot starts flying. Until next time, guys, I will see each and every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Lego, baby.